こんばんは皆さん。天気予報は昨日雨が降ります。さてに暑いですよ。やった。木曜日も暑いです。でも金曜日にとても寒いです。雪が降ります。大嫌いですよ。週末の朝に寒いです。私はちょっと病気です。じゃあ下手ですよ。皆さん下手ですよ。フレッシュミートは楽しいです。But, that's the first time in my career as a weatherman that I've actually given the weather. I guess you guys must be happy, huh? After my pretty poor performance these past couple weeks. But no, you're not. You probably don't even understand Japanese, and I'm not about to translate it for you. Here's your homework for the rest of the week. Go out, buy a Japanese to English dictionary, and translate this episode. You know, the first person who accurately translates it and isn't Japanese or in my Japanese class will get a cookie, complimentary, Gonzaga 118. You know, take me up on it. Now, you're probably wondering why I would tell you the weather in Japanese. Well, I'm personally a rebel. These people, the hosts, everybody, the cameramen, the sketchy creepers in the back room, they've enslaved me. I didn't want to be the weatherman, but Costas, he just told me, you know what, you're going to be the weatherman, and you have no choice in it. And I'm like, okay, I guess, this might be okay, but it turned out it's a horrible job. I absolutely hate it. They've enslaved me, and I'm doing this for my entire life. They told me to give the weather, and so I did, in Japanese. Now, there's nothing, all these people can do about it. There's not a damn thing. Not any of the hosts, not any of the guests, not even Steve Botari himself. But I digress. The weather these past couple days hasn't been, too bad. It's been cold, quite windy, but it's not something that we will hate. The snow is finally gone. A couple flurries here and there. There's still frost on the ground occasionally, but I definitely feel that summer is coming on in the days to come. It's pretty tough walking from Gonzaga to Banno or such because the wind is just really rough. I was walking, I have a class that ends at 5 o'clock, and I have a class that begins at 5 o'clock, luckily enough. And so I was rushing to the course, and the wind just suddenly blew, and of course my notebook blew open, papers flew out, and I had to collect those, and I was late for class. C'est la vie. But that's French, not Japanese. I mean, I don't mean to confuse you guys. I know you might be somewhat simple-minded, but it's okay. I love you all. Don't worry. By any means, hopefully, as I was saying in Japanese, the weather will be okay. These next couple days, it should be all right, I would say, but I found that the weather nowadays, especially since all this talk of global warming and such, it's just out of hand. You don't know what it's going to be, and that's life. I mean, here I am under these hot lights that I'm enslaved to in a winter jacket. It's kind of tough, and I'm honestly sweating my balloons off, so what can I say? But this is, everything that I can say as far as the weather concerns. I mean, we have these pretty ladies, from Japan. They were weathermen at once too, I suppose, and they're holding Snoopy. But, I don't personally know them. I kind of wish I did, but, that's another story. As far as the rest of the weather goes for the next coming weeks, soon enough we're going to, move into the warmer weather, as I said earlier. But again, we're going to definitely experience a lot of rain. The fact that it's snowing, yet it's warming up, it's eventually just going to become rain. And hopefully, April showers will bring May flowers, even though we're nowhere near April. It's going to become March showers, bring April flowers, which doesn't quite ring the same. So by any means, we are going to move on to the original host and enslave us with sports. Thank you for your time.